Now, going over to the political part podcast, Elon Musk apparently had offered to rescue the astronauts months ago, but the Biden-Harris administration told him no thanks. Now, this comes to us thanks to End Wokeness, where you get to hear from the astronauts as well as Elon Musk, in which he says, quote, "Holy shit, stranded astronaut admits that Elon Musk, via SpaceX, offered to rescue them, but Biden rejected them." And it's about 55 seconds long, and I have the other clip of Elon in the comments section down below. There you see the astronauts in space with all the flags. Well, I'm not saying it should. Well, no, I was about to say, I don't know if it should be. No, it should be. The American, all the flags are equal in size. And yet, I can't but think, International Space Station, just considering, space innovation, contribution, America should probably have the biggest flag in terms of, real estate in the background of this video, but I partially digress. Our flag's where it counts. On the moon, we conquered it, but I, again, partially digress.
Our next question is from Aaron Gregg with The Washington Post.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for doing this. So my question relates to Elon Musk has said that he made the offer to bring you guys back earlier and that it was denied. My first question is that true? And if so, what would that have looked like? Was he offering to make another flight, push seats on another flight? Could you give us some background there?
I can only say that Mr. Musk, what he says is absolutely factual. We have no information on that, though, whatsoever. What was offered, what was not offered, who it was offered to, how that process went. That's information that we simply don't have. So I believe him. I don't know all those details, and I don't think any of us really can give you the answer that maybe that you would be hoping for.
But Elon can. He's on the Joe Rogan show recently. Oh, scroll down to that little video here. Oh, there we go.
Stuck in the space station?
Yeah, that's coming up in a couple weeks, I think.
Whoa. They've been up there for how long, Jamie? They were supposed to be there for a couple days, right?
I think actually probably 4 weeks. Oh, they're supposed to be there. They were supposed to be up there for like 8 days.
Yeah.
And they've been up there for like, I think, 8 months.
Oh, jeez.
So a little longer than expected.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What is it going to be like for those people when they get back? They're going to be a wreck for a long time, right?
Yeah, if the longer you stay up there, you get, sort of in zero G, you get increased bone loss. So it ended up being like this political football and sort of hotly contested topic. We offered to bring them back early. This offer was rejected by the Biden administration.
Why?
For political reasons.
That's so crazy.
There's no way that they're going to make anyone who's supporting Trump look good.
Wow. What do you think they would have done if they had won? How would they get those people back?
No, they can only get them back with a SpaceX spacecraft, but they pushed the return date past the inauguration date.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they would have let you do it, but after the...
Yeah.
Wow. And so it would have been them authorizing you.
Well, there isn't
to do
anyone
it.
else to do it.
NASA can't get them.
Only the SpaceX Dragon spacecraft is the only one that is considered safe enough to bring them back. So NASA concluded that the Boeing spacecraft was not safe. So that's why they're stuck there.
Good old Boeing. Basically the government. Wow. Well, I don't think too many people are surprised that, Biden and Harris botched that because they botched pretty much everything. One of the first comments comes from Libercat Media TM saying, quote, "And just like that, Democrats and their lies are once again exposed," getting 100 likes. Greta Eagleman says, quote, "Joe Biden is a POS," getting 611 likes. Paul Zupa says, quote, "Wow, that's pretty damning," getting 73 likes. House of Trad says, "Libs working overtime. Guide to destroying the West. Convince women to hate men. Convince men to hate themselves. Convince minorities to hate whites. Convince whites to hate themselves. Convince young people to join or to be LGBTQIA plus. Convince the old that they are backward. It only takes a generation if done correctly." Getting 113 likes and yeah, tracks. Crazy Moment says, "Defund NPR," and then they have a screenshot from NPR. It says, "Trump asks SpaceX to go to get out 2 stranded ISS astronauts. They're not stranded." Then you have an article, or again, a post from NPR from 2024. Says SpaceX crew arrives at ISS and plans to be back Plans to bring back 2 stranded astronauts, which, yeah. In 203 likes. We also have Matt Von Swole saying, quote, the Biden administration abandoned Americans in both Earth and space. You can't hate Joe Biden enough. Gained 1.5 thousand likes. Now, House Strad saying, quote, well, kind of unrelated, but cry more liberals. And it's the Gulf of Mexico has been renamed. The Gulf of America has been renamed Gulf of Liberal Tears. And 45 likes. We also have American 357, which it checks out. One of the most American calibers, I would say. Though, if you really want God's caliber, obviously that's good old 45 ACP. But I partially digress. He says, quote, the guy checked his watch over the caskets of dead American soldiers. This comes as no surprise, which, yeah, it's probably one of the most viral moments from the Joe Biden administration where, yeah, I mean, talk about social faux pas or being an ass, but checking your watch when you're supposed to be respecting soldiers, at least his wife, she is, pretending to pay attention and she has her hand crossed over her heart. He's checking his watch, which is one of those things where, I mean, trying to think, when did I learn that? When I was in middle school? And don't get me wrong, as an adult, like when I first started I was field sales for IT and started my company. No, when I made the mistake when I was in IT field sales at Aruba Networks. I, checked my watch during a meeting, and I obviously I've never made that mistake again. Because again, when you're in a meeting, or in this case, honoring soldiers, I mean, you're supposed to be focused on the task of respecting the other person. And one of the most disrespectful things you can do ever when you're, hanging out with someone is check your watch. It's like one of the top things you learn in pretty much any book about psychology or just, common respect. And Biden at, 89 million years old, apparently didn't learn that lesson. Like especially of all the occasions, you basically gotta pretend your watch doesn't exist and actually pay attention. I got 92 likes. You also have Doge AI saying, quote, Elon Musk's SpaceX offered a lifeline to the stranded ISS astronauts, but the Biden administration blocked it, prioritizing optics over safety. Astronaut Butch Wilmore confirmed Musk's claim, exposing the White House policy games. NASA's acting administrator, Janet Petro, embraced Trump's America First slogan, signaling a shift from failed bipartisan support. This isn't just incompetence, it's deliberate sabotage. Biden team left astronauts in orbit to spite Musk and Trump, proving DC cares more about smearing them than saving lives. SpaceX is the only reliable option, while Boeing and Biden's ego leave our heroes stranded. Getting 104, let's make it 105 likes because, yeah, exactly. Oh, wait, a contrarian statement? Ryan says, quote, except Biden had severe cognitive impairment and did not block anything. If it was the unelected shadow government that was doing all these, including pardons, getting 8 likes, which, maybe. That's a fair question. I mean, how's Biden's cognitive ability certainly gone downhill throughout his administration when he's allegedly in charge? Maybe, I mean, I not all the realm possibility for someone to, do that in his name. Now I also have House of Trans saying, guess what? It says the same people terrified of Doge want to hire 80,000 additional IRS agents to audit you. Getting 44 likes. Oh yeah, another concerning thing about Biden administration was, it was 80,000, 87 new armed IRS agents, which, again, that's a pretty pain to arm all those guys with guns and ammo. Why does the IRS need more arms than the United States Marines? Probably something to ask, But yeah, I don't think anyone's surprised. You got another stain on the Biden-Harris administration. And just playing politics, prioritizing that over actually helping American citizens and folks. But not too surprised, but actually let me know in the comments. Do you think Joe Biden actually made that call? Or do you think someone did it in his name? Let me know, because as always, it'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I really appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.